Cooperatively building a world that works for everyone. One Community Weekly Progress Update, number 610.
One Community is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are creating open source and free shared blueprints and resources, tools and tutorials, and do-it-yourself instructions for highest good living. Creating solution models that create additional solution creating models in the service of all life on this planet. This includes highest good approaches to food, energy, housing, education, for-profit and non-profit business creation, society, and true earth stewardship.
Hello again, Jay here for our November 25th, 2024 edition of our Weekly Progress Update. And today what I want to talk about is cooperatively building a world that works for everyone. And our process of doing that encompasses everything that you see happening in the background of this video and so much more. And our idea for cooperatively building a world that works for everyone is based on this idea. The concept that if we were to find another planet right now, and we were just to take the knowledge that humanity has right now, and the technology and the resources that humanity has right now, we could cooperatively build a world that works for everyone. We could build homes that are built without toxic materials. We could grow food that doesn't have poison sprayed on it. We could build all of our energy infrastructure with renewable choices and options so that we're not polluting and destroying our environment. We could create a social and recreational environment that one community calls for the highest good of fulfilled living for the highest good of all. We could create education models based on the most revolutionary and progressive education models in the world, combining the best of those to create the best education possible for our children. We could create economic models that are for-profit, non-profit, but really founded on the idea of cooperative and resource-based economies rather than competitive economies. And we could create stewardship models that are designed for not just sustaining life on this new world that we have identified and found, but regenerating life there and making it even better because we are stewarding it rather than destroying it. And so one community's idea for cooperatively building a world that works for everyone is saying, hey, if we have the ability to do all of these things, if we were to find another world and put our resources into doing that right now, why don't we do that on this planet? Because the reality of it is there is no planet B. This is it. This is the planet that we have. And as much as Elon and others might want to go to Mars, who the heck would want to live there? Other than the novelty of it, it looks like a horrible place to live, struggling to survive when we have this amazing, beautiful planet already. It's just gorgeous and wonderful in the places that we have not destroyed. And so what if we decided that our goal as humanity is to regenerate this world and to repair this world and to take care of the beautiful places that we already have and to maintain and support and grow the ecosystems and the biodiversity and make this planet as amazing as it can, make this a world that works for everyone? What if we set that as our goal? And if we do set that as our goal, and that's what One Community says, we've set that as our goal, how do we cooperatively build a world that works for everyone? And our answer to that is through open source tools, resources, and do-it-yourself instructions for all aspects of what we call highest good living, because it's living for the highest good of all people and creating a world that works for everyone. And open sourcing and free sharing those so that they can be replicated around the world and covering all aspects of the living experience. So I already talked about those, but we've divided them into physical foundations of sustainability, and you see this happening in the background of the video, the emotional foundations of sustainability, and addressing all of those so that we can create something for everyone, but so that we can put all those together to create is what we believe is the most sustainable, to create the most sustainable and highest good environment that we're able to. Not because we know what that is, but because we're focused on that as the goal, and we're doing the best that we can, and recognizing that we're open sourcing it and free sharing it, so that other people, if they have better ideas, can do that. So they can build off of our platform and create, hopefully, even better versions of it. That'd be great. Everybody wins if we do that. And so we're addressing the physical foundations of sustainability. Everybody's familiar with those. They're food, energy, housing. The emotional foundations of sustainability, which for more developed countries that already have these foundations covered, are what we call highest good approaches to fulfilled living, education, economics, and stewardship. Being conscientious stewards. We are the keystone species. We are the alpha species on this planet, the only species capable of truly stewarding this planet for the highest good of all life on it. And it's recognizing that and saying, okay, well, how do we do that? If we care about this planet, we care about all life on this planet, how do we cooperatively support not just humanity and creating a world that works for everyone that's a person, but how do we create a world that works for all life? You know, moving towards sustainability, not just because it benefits us as people and because it benefits other people, but because it also benefits all life. And not just saying like, oh, well, how do we sustain? How do we sustain things, but how do we regenerate things? How do we restore the Amazon rainforest? How do we create food forests and ecosystems? And so One Community is answering those questions, doing the research, and we're supporting the most sustainable products and the most sustainable companies by doing hundreds of hours of independent research to identify which companies they are and what are the most sustainable products that they offer, and then saying, okay, that's where we're going to put our money, and creating an objective measuring system so that other companies, if they don't like what we've said, can raise the bar of how they're doing things and become competitive in this sustainable environment, because it benefits all of us. And open sourcing and free sharing all these different components so that people can implement the pieces of them that they want. And in doing that, you become part of the cooperative to create a better world, building a world that works for everyone, because you're doing something and a step in the right direction. And so our idea is, if we open source and free share all this, what you see happening in the background of the video, and we make it easy enough, affordable enough, and demonstrate living in this environment is attractive enough, that the idea will spread on its own. It will become its own viral movement, because it is a better paradigm. It provides a better way of living for you and your family and your friends. And we want to create the step-by-step instructions for how to replicate that, so people know exactly how much it'll cost, so people know exactly how much time and energy it takes, and so people have a template to build off of so that they can replicate this in their own way, in their own environments, in their own communities, in other countries, and start spreading this idea of radical sustainability and showing the benefits of it. Cooperatively building a world that works for everyone through open source sustainability components that benefit everyone. This is our idea for a world that works for everyone. This is how we're creating that. So we're a non-profit organization. We're a non-governmental organization. We're creating this because we want to live this way, and we're creating this because we want anybody else who's interested in living this way to have a clear path to do that as well. And so we've taken the time and energy, and as we're designing this with this idea that if we start fresh, and we just started with a clear slate and said, what is the best way to do food? What is the best way to do energy? What is the best way to do housing? And not just what is the best way to do that, but what is the best way to do that in a way that's replicable so other people can do it as well. And so we can build an open source platform that other people can adapt and modify and build on top of, so that we create better and better iterations of what it is that we're doing, and open source and free share those as well. And so we've created software for managing all this and monitoring all this and sharing all this. We've created, website infrastructure for it. We're creating all the written content, step-by-step instructions. We'll add video instructions to that, PDF downloadable instructions. We have a lot of that already, and we'll be adding more to that as well, so that people have it in the way that works best for them to be able to apply anywhere in the world, in any environment, so everybody can be part of the global cooperative for making a better world. Creating a collaborative of teacher demonstration hubs working together, because it's time to discover what humanity is capable of, moving towards a world that works for everyone, when we decide that it's time to take care of everyone, when we recognize that the weakest of us, the most disadvantaged of us, are affecting all of us, and if we raise everybody up, we raise ourselves up as well. And so we are creating open source plans for that, and showing people what it looks like when we decide that we're interested in maximizing the richness over riches of life, and creating easy to follow free shared plans for accomplishing that and demonstrating that. And we've already made a mountain of progress. So thanks for watching to the end here. If you're interested in Weekly Dose of Positivity. Subscribe to our newsletter through our website. If you are interested in seeing everything that it is that our all-volunteer team has accomplished in just the last week, visit our Weekly Progress Update blog. If you'd like to help out, visit our helping page. If you would like to see all of our open source tools and resources, the results of hundreds of thousands of hours of research and development, visit our website. And of course, if you like the easiest way to support us, like and subscribe, or visit us on social media. We're on all the different social media networks to make that as easy as possible. And know that until next week, we will of course work and continue towards cooperatively building a world that works for everyone. And keep on keeping on. Thanks for following our progress.
The one community approach to highest good housing is eco-artistic home building that is affordable, sustainable, do-it-yourself duplicable, resource and space efficient, and consists of 7 different sustainably constructed village models. One Community is also creating an open-source duplicable city center. It is designed to be LEED Platinum certified, provide 12 guest rooms, dining for over 150 people, and laundry and recreation space for over 300 people, all while saving money, time, space, and resources. One Community's approach to highest good food is duplicable almost anywhere, scalable for different needs, more biodiverse and nutritious, part of forwarding a global open-source botanical garden collaborative, and includes 9 different free, shared, and duplicable growing environments. One Community's approach to highest good education is designed for all age groups, adaptable to any schooling environment, inspiring and fun for all participants, includes national standards, all subjects, lesson plans, teaching strategies, learning strategies and tools, classroom design, and more. The One Community approach to highest good society is globally focused, individually enriching, cooperative and collaborative, includes a highest good network and application, 4 different economic models, and combines fulfilled living and true earth stewardship for the benefit of all people and all life on this planet.